The USL League One semifinals have arrived. The first of two matches are set in the Cornhusker State. Players Shield winner Union Omaha hosts four-seeded Greenville Triumph SC at Warner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Josh Lill with you this evening, bringing you all the league playoff action on ESPN+, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. Kickoff between Los Bujos and Greenville just moments away. Omaha's Lagos Kunga responsible for the lone goal that propelled their side to a victory over Richmond. Evan Lee and Lyle McKinnon both scored goals in a win over 1 Knox. And on the other side of the bracket, Ford Madison hosts Spokane Velocity FC at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. The Velocity are coming in hot after the largest upset in league playoff history against Northern Colorado. Now, this matchup is the first time that a pair of Players Shield or league champs have faced off in a semifinal match. There's bad blood between these two sides. In 2021, Omaha defeated Greenville 3-0 at Warner Park and got revenge on the previous year when Greenville was awarded the title based on points per game. In a big part of the home side's victory, Rashid Nuhu recorded 3 saves and a shutout, which secured Omaha's first ever league championship. And that's a good reason that tonight in this match against Greenville again, that Rashid Nuhu is our player to watch. He's the all-time leader in playoff shutouts with 3. And when talking with head coach Dom Casciato in preparation for the match, he mentioned he's an original member. He's done everything you can in the league. He gives the backline confidence, and he's one of the best at leading by example. He's a big reason that Omaha leads the all-time series. And on the other side, Chopper Herrera has been the motor of Greenville this year. And in the days leading up to the playoff game, Rick Wright told me he is our most unsung hero. It's a team that plays better when he is on the pitch. If you look at the average goals for, the average goals against, it's night and day compared to when he doesn't play, especially that points per game stat. Stay tuned to see if he gets the starting nod. The two winningest clubs in league history are playing for a trip to the title match. 2 of the 3 Player of the Year candidates in Pedro Dolabella and Lyle McKinnon are set to face off. Both sides have combined for 4 Players Shields and 2 league titles. What is not to love? Starters and kickoff coming next in this league semifinal.
Hey guys, can't wait to see you Saturday to the stadium. I hope with your support we can reach the final. And vamos Bujos, let's go.
Hey guys, here with the boys, having lunch. We're looking forward to see you this weekend, and we're gonna win it for you guys. See you this weekend.
What up, Omaha fans? We appreciate all your support throughout the year, and we're gonna need you again this weekend against Greenville. Come out and support, and we'll see you there. Let's get it done.
Let's get this dub. Come on, let's go, Los Bujos.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for all your support this year. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Let's get the win.
So Union fans, come out to the game and let's catch this dub.
What's up, Union fans? It's here, Misa Rodriguez. I just want to send you guys a message to thank you guys for the whole support, the whole season, and to come support us this weekend. Thank you very much.
Guys, it's Pedro here. Please, can't wait to see you guys Saturday. We need you. We want you here pushing us. That's the only way we're gonna get through. See you all there. Go Burros. This pasta salad too. Top class. Thank you.
This USL League One semifinal has Union Omaha pitted against Greenville Triumph SC. One side with a victory would have a chance to be the first team to win multiple league titles. Plenty of more action coming your way from Warner Park in Nebraska. Starting lineups sponsored by Rotella's Italian Bakery. And for Omaha, Rashid Nuhu wearing the captain's armband, getting the start in net. It's a 4-back system today for Dom Casciato's side. And in the midfield, Max Schneider will eventually drop in to defend. Lagos Kunga gets the start after his game-winning goal in the quarterfinals. Zico Lewis and Aron Gomez aim to put pressure up top, and Pedro Dolabella the team's leader in goals and assists, and a Player of the Year candidate, will be a big impact in the midfield. So Dom Casciato's side going with a 4-4-2 formation. For the visitors and Rick Wright, it is a 4-4-2 formation as well. Leo Castro next to Evan Lee, who scored the first goal for Greenville last week. Chapo Herrera in the starting lineup after sustaining an arm injury against One Knox last week. Golden Boot winner and Player of the Year candidate Lyle McKinnon will come up on the left wing. Jamie Smith back in the starting lineup for injured Nate Schultz. Tyler Polak, the Nebraska native, gets the start at left back just as he has done since he has been there. And Gunther Rankenberg, Rick Wright's guy for the first 2 playoff games, will be between the sticks. So this is what it will look like for Greenville over the next 90+ minutes in this semifinal. You can see Ben Sikowski, back from injury, will be in the 18. Omaha in their black uniforms with neon green letters and numbers. Greenville in their green jerseys with white shorts, combination of white numbers and blue numbers. Dom Casciato, the head coach for Union Omaha, the reigning league coach of the year. Rick Wright in his first year as a pro head coach, leading the visiting side. And today, valor and honor is on the line. The 2 most decorated clubs in all of USL League One are set to do battle. Both sides have not made it to the title match since 2021. Both clubs have been involved in at least a semifinal since the league's inaugural season in 2019. Moments away from what is expected to be one of the most exciting matches all season long. And we are underway from Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Josh Lill bringing you the action this evening, the league playoff action presented by Terminix. And again, this matchup, you talk about the rich history as our officials today. The head referee, Matthew Corrigan, assistant referees, Matthew Schwartz and Austin Holt. The 4th official, Eligio Araguin. And Joe Gallardo to take the throw-in. Deep in the team's own end. Inaccurate pass goes out for a goal kick. Again, beautiful weather just outside of Omaha, Nebraska, as Gunther Rankenberg set to take the goal kick. 57 degrees. The wind, however, blowing 13 miles an hour to the northwest. And if you're a resident of any state in the Midwest, you know that that is not unusual. And a foul drawn right at the center line. Lyle McKinnon slow to get up. The Golden Boot winner clutching that right angle. In much pain. He just now gets up. So you can see Max Schneider over there, along with Blake Malone. Just catches him in a stinging spot. And still hobbling around. That'll be something to keep an eye on here over the first half, as McKinnon has just been the focal point of this Greenville attack. Leo Castro, the bottom of his own penalty area. And he has that one taken away. Eventually out up top, a triple team. A member of Union Omaha goes down, grabbing at his face. You wonder if there was any contact there. It's Aaron Gomez talking to the 4th official, pleading for a hit up high on his head. And he won't get that call. So Union Omaha led by Dom Casciato in his 2nd year, reigning coach of the year like we mentioned. Coming into this match with a record of 42, 15, and 14. He's a guy that's put a lot of belief in his side. Players' Shield winners, and they're showing not only offensive dominance in matches, but defensive prowess as well. There is Coach Casciato, leading his team to 22 wins this year. And one of the 4 finalists in the Jägermeister Cup semifinals. Eventually fell to Northern Colorado. Greenville on the year, 17 wins. As McKinnon lofts that one way out of play. There's head coach Rick Wright. In his first professional venture as a head coach, spent 5 years as an assistant under John Harkes. The former 3-time All-American at Erskine University. Rick Wright really happy to be in this spot with his team. Now leading Triumph. So sticking with Omaha as they retain the ball. And Dom Casciato, like we mentioned, in year 2 with the club. When I had a chance to speak with him in the week and the days leading up to the match, he mentioned if there was I asked him if there was a certain type of theme. He mentioned we're focused on putting the team first, sacrificing for each other. And folks, it's really been impressive. Omaha lost 60% of their roster, and he said pivotal members of the staff were gone as well. As contact made. And Jamie Smith right in the middle of it for Greenville. Marco Milanese pleading with Matthew Corrigan, so taking a look here. A flick by Zico Lewis, and Smith goes right under Pedro Dolabella. The heartbeat of this Omaha team. The crowd of much disapproval. But back to what Coach Casciato was saying. Resilience has been such a big part of this team. You know, you lose PC in the middle of the season, and he's considered one of, if not the best midfielders at that time in the league. So you get a guy in Charlie Ostrom who steps up in his place. Again, 60% roster turnover. Staff members, plenty of others concluding their time with Omaha, so it was more than just replacing players. Dom Casciato's really proud of this ultimate rebuild that his team went through. Nangiano goes down and draws the free kick deep in the team's defensive half. There's Greenville this year. It's been tough at times. At one point, it had 4 to 5 starters out at the same time. Rick Wright mentioned that one of the toughest things is to take young guys and insert them into that starting role, or those starting roles, I should say. It's a team that's battled, and they were lucky enough to be surrounded by good veterans that paved a way for the young players like Ben Sikowski, Zion Scarlett. Even throw Hayden Anderson in there. Guys like Jamie Smith taking the throw in. Been such a big part of the leadership of this side. Now you can see number 8, Chapa Herrera, wearing a cast on his right arm. Definitely noticeable. Took an awkward collision against one Knox. It was good enough to go. Again, you saw the stats in the open, with and without him throughout league play this year. And it was funny, he was really concerned if Rick Wright and the staff was going to let him play. And Coach Wright told him, we're taking you on the plane. Of course we plan on playing you. So Chapa Herrera getting the start today. Movement here from Pascal Corvino. Tyler Pollock, the Nebraska native, score! On the road, it's Evan Lee. And the Nebraska man picks up the assist. A stunner inside the first 9 minutes, and it's Pascal Corvino finding Tyler Pollock and meeting Evan Lee right in front of the net. And just a beautiful finish, puts the ball right in front of Lee's wheelhouse. And all you have to do at that point is beat Rashid Nuhu. Evan Lee, who scored last time out, got the scoring started, for that matter of fact, against One Knox. He did that inside 20 minutes as well. So in 2 playoff games, Evan Lee has netted 2 shots, both inside the first 20 minutes of the match. In Omaha, it's a moment for them to collect. It's early enough where there is no panic time. But you have to be decisive in every move. And there is Tyler Polak from a town just about 40 minutes to the west. A little town called Lincoln, Nebraska. Home to the mighty Cornhuskers of college football. And it was a rough outing last time for Polak, which actually came back home in Greenville, where he conceded 2 own goals, which led to a 3-1 victory for Union Omaha. Definitely righting the wrong there. Between these 2 sides, we've mentioned the veteran leadership, but the experience that actually goes all the way back to that 2021 championship match. For Omaha, the only returning players are obviously Rashid Nuhu and Blake Malone. Now, Malone did not play in that title match, but nonetheless, he was part of the final 18 that day. And there's a clean challenge and strip there. Adon Gomez switching the field to Dolabella. For Greenville, Tyler Polak, Evan Lee, and Brandon Fricke all played in that fatal day for Greenville, yet triumphant, funny enough play on words, for Omaha. It's the day they secured their only league title. That one's poked away by Smith and out of play. And this corner kick is brought to you by Modella. And Max Schneider spent time with Indy 11 on a loan. Recorded 2 assists with them coming in. And has been a great defensive midfielder for the home side. In swing on the back post, bouncing around and out to the left of Gunther Reichenberg. And there's Blake Malone, one of the 2 Owls remaining from that 2021 title. So previous meetings between these 2 teams this year. First one came back in the middle of July. It was a 1-0 victory for Omaha. Pedro Dolabella scoring in the 49th minute. That would be all she wrote. At one point, Greenville went without a shot, excuse me, for 30 minutes. While winning possession and having the supreme passing accuracy, we're unable to contain Los Bujos. 17 total yellow cards. The 2 previous matchups this year. So things could be a little chippy. Gallardo lets one rip right at the hands of Gunther Reichenberg. Ostrom cross inside Dolabella, a left-footed shot curling wide. And a good challenge there. You can see Dolabella's reaction toward head referee Matthew Corrigan. He thought there might have been a shot or a penalty kick. So Gallardo rips one off of Reichenberg. Ostrom with a great find, and it's Pascal Corvino, who's lucky to come away cleanly there. Dolabella could have had a penalty kick if that was a little worse. Too good dispossessed. Back out to Schneider. Ostrom. And that one deflects off Chapa Herrera and out for a Modelo corner kick. Both matches going the way of Union Omaha this year. We'll see if they can pick up their third victory against Greenville in the 2024 campaign. Short corner kick popped up. Finding Schneider again. Finally settled down. Chapo Herrera, even with that cast on his right arm, not afraid to get in the face of Max Schneider. Contested ball, Rankenberg. Appears to be down. Looking to see if there was any contact created in the air with Joe Gallardo. And that back leg might have come over the backside of Gallardo, not allowing Gunther Rankenberg to come down cleanly and safely in the air. In the aftermath of both Hurricanes Helene and Milton, USL has partnered with United Way Suncoast to help the Tampa Bay area recover from the devastation the storm left behind. To learn how you can get involved, scan the QR code or visit www.uslsoccer.com/Milton to ensure individuals and families have the access to resources they need to recover. So Rankenberg appears to be okay. Great to see. Got a little bit of an awkward fall off the backside of Joe Gallardo. So Chapo Herrera's role in terms of that holding midfielder, he'll stay back. And mistouched by Rankenberg. Collision, here's Gomez. He has a wide open net. Cross, and a great play. Just take a foot out by Greenville. One of the members of the back line could not tell who it was from the quick look. But that's team defense right there. Rankenberg gets lucky. Polak trying to play that off of Gallardo. Unsuccessful as it stays with Los Bujos. Loose over to Ostrom. Nice flick pass. Box and knocked down. Out to Pascal Corvino. That was a hockey assist already today. Leo Castro trying to evade Max Schneider. Over to Aaron Gomez. Centering Kunga. Has a chance. Shot blocked away. That's Daniel Wu, who had a pivotal defensive play last week against One Knox to help secure their victory in the league quarterfinals. That's what you get with Daniel Wu. Someone willing to put his body on the line against Kunga, who scored that goal last week against Richmond. He was excellent with his left foot. You have to be ready for anything. This corner kick sponsored by Modelo. 3 of them by Omaha already. Outswinger. Over the heads of everybody. Momentarily sent back into the box. Chance here. And just as Wu had a pivotal defensive play, he concedes a costly free kick just inches outside of the penalty area. Brandon Fricke, wearing the captain's armband, explaining to Matthew Corrigan, was playing the ball, didn't see enough contact. But from the head referee's side, you saw quite the opposite. So here's Gallardo cutting inside. Ooh, and Daniel Wu might have gotten a foot on that ball. And again, an excellent play from Daniel Wu. Able to stick his foot right on the ball. Matthew Corrigan saw otherwise. So A+ position here for Joe Gallardo, with Zico Lewis standing over the ball with him. Gallardo lets it rip. Save made by Rankenberg. Max Schneider with his arms up. He thought that ball might have crossed the goal line. Headed back by Smith. Ripped by Malone, blocked away. Fed up ahead. Here comes Leo Castro, has Evan Lee to his left. Castro over to Lee. Ostrom positions himself between the ball and Lee and sends that one wide. But Rankenberg deep in his own net. Wow. Diving to his left, diving backwards, and keeps this match scoreless. Now, folks, in USL League One, we do not have VAR, so whatever the call is on the field, that's the way it's going to go. Exciting first 20 here. Josh Lill bringing you all the playoff action, sponsored by Terminix on ESPN+. Header deflected and back. Adon Gomez hounding Fricky, then Wu. It'll be interesting to see the ball at the feet of Rankenberg throughout the rest of the match, as he had one costly touch already. There's Charlie Ostrom, acquired this year and has been a big part of the midfield, but has also dropped back as well. And Dom Casciato noted that a guy like Ostrom gives the team a lot more balance. Terrible touch there by Rankenberg. Smith attempting to keep it in. They'll say it went out of play. But Ostrom attempting to go quick off the throne. We'll stick with him. Usually on the left side of the pitch. Not only a reliable defender, but really gives an attacking threat. A team-first guy, Casciato notes, is truly the essence of what they do with this Union Omaha club. Greenville coming into this match with a record of 5-1-1 in their last 7, including the playoffs. A team that started out strong this year with a record of 5-0-1. Had this rough patch without Chapo Herrera, currently battling for the ball with Zico Lewis. Ostrom, headed up by Polak. Smith, shot, wide. Zico Lewis stepped right into that one with confidence. But it was ill-fated, wide to the right of the net. Yes, Greenville has the lead, but Omaha has the pressure on. Heads up to the ball boy over there. Got to be careful with Zico Lewis ripping shots left and right. There is the Omaha support section. The Nebraskans in general known for having much passion for all levels of sports throughout the state. Many out here today at Warner Park, hoping to help fuel their team to the league final. Lopsided possession numbers, even though the visitors have the lead. Omaha has had 58% of the ball. 5 shots to them on target. Just one for Greenville, which resulted in a goal. Kunga attempting to feed that ball through the back line. Unable to do so. Again, for Triumph SC. They've not had their way in this series. Just 2 wins, then 5 losses and 5 draws. Greenville have not won in this matchup since June of 2022, when they took a victory 2-0. But since then, they drew 4 in a row, but they have lost the last 3 against Omaha. Los Bujos in dominant control of this series. Osterman, a takedown. Max Schneider colliding with Pascal Corvino. He has some words for the German national. Thought he had a clean challenge there. Nonetheless, a free kick here for Marco Milanese. Who coming into this year had played the most minutes of any returning Omaha member. Last year with over 2,200 minutes. Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. And there's Rankenberg with a solid boot. Right over to his counterpart, Rashid Nuhu. Greenville has lost the last 3, winless in their last 7 against Omaha. Everything looking good so far for the visitors. Daniel Wu. Had a couple of great sequences defensively in the playoffs so far. Shovel pass by Anguiano up to Polak. Kunga stays with Omaha here. Dom Casciato, when speaking with him in the days leading up to this match, very complimentary of Lagos Kunga. He mentioned he has great energy, great pace, and no doubt one of the best left foots in the league. It's a guy you want in a 1v1 situation, and you could see what he does in the corner, on the counterattack, excuse me. That's how he scored that goal against Richmond last week. Has that ability to be a starter and a sub. Dom Casciato mentioned if he's a sub, that's the last person you want to see coming in late to a match. But as a starter, his focus much improved. He's continuing to get better in that facet each week. Malone. Right to the feet of the left back. Ostrom. Schneider back to Malone. Cross inside, deflection, misses Dolabella off the crossbar. Shot saved, made by Rankenberg. Gomez, another one by Rankenberg, down on his knees. A third one saved. Ostrom, 3 players could not put it by Gunther Rankenberg. Unbelievable. And jaw-dropping efforts by Greenville's starting keeper. Sent in Dolabella with the deflection, finds Ostrom off the crossbar. A rip and a save off the foot of Lewis. And then on Gomez, off the left leg of Rankenberg, and we're not done yet. Ostrom. It doesn't get better than that. And here's the pivotal one. Off the woodwork by Ostrom. Several great chances right after that. And Omaha just not able to finish. 3 saves made in one sequence by Gunther Rankenberg. Right now, Jamie Smith on the ground getting a hand from the training staff, and good sportsmanship by Pedro Dolabella to help up the veteran backliner. Jamie Smith, the NC State alum. His father, Dean Smith, the Charlotte FC manager. Was voted the team's most improved player last year, recording 3 goals. So folks, we can slow down a little bit after Gunther Reichenberg and the entire back line of Greenville had us at the edge of our seats. Cross. And Lewis, yet again, finding himself right in a great spot with the ball, but just not able to connect. Right now it seems to be like one of those days for Omaha. Right over the head of Corvino. Here's heat behind that strike is Chapa Herrera. Pushed down by Pedro Dolabella. Herrera has to be careful with that right arm. As you can see, that hefty cast. Not limiting his efforts on the pitch today. So at the half-hour mark, Greenville with just 1 shot. It's been the biggest one. Leo Castro. Inside Mrs. Lee. Well, folks, we're here in the 31st minute, and Gunther Reichenberg has already made 5 saves. Kunga taken down from behind by Chapa Herrera. The aggressive midfielder for Greenville has to be a little bit careful. Has 8 yellow cards to his name this year, which is tied for 3rd most in the league. Chapa Herrera not afraid to get dirty, but you take down one of Union Omaha's best in Lagos Kunga. You're going to hear it from the home side. Ends up being called for the yellow card, which is sponsored by Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill. Olek up. Lime McKinnon, who's been very quiet today. 17 goals on the year. It's the best scoring season in the history of Greenville Triumph. We'll see if he can make some noise. Ostrom. Dolabella. Sort of a pass to his own teammate. And it's back to Nuhu and company. Again, Rick Wright enforcing the mentality of why not us? Why can't it be us that goes all the way this year? Told me that the days leading up to the match. Feeling this team can take down anybody. They have the confidence and the swagger to do so. Kunga. Up ahead, Gomez shot, another save by Reichenberg. And it will go out for a Modelo corner kick. Everybody getting chances to rip shots at Gunther Reichenberg. The Georgia native standing strong between the sticks. Max Schneider to take this Modelo corner kick on the far side of the pitch. The 4th of the day for Omaha. Outswinger. Popped up and out of play. You can see plenty of fans crowding the goal in anticipation of a first half goal by Los Bujos. Already 8 shots. Again, the only one taken by Greenville was in the 8th minute by Evan Lee. Just a night and day attack between these two clubs this afternoon. And the head referee, Matthew Corrigan, sensing a little bit of chippiness inside that 6-yard box. Had to have a quick talk. Now we resume play. Sky high, batted away. Kunga, left-footed shot blocked. Ostrom. Inaccurate header way over the net and out for a goal kick. So right now you have two of the best scoring teams in the league, courtesy for Greenville of Liam McKinnon. A true team effort by Omaha to achieve that stat. Adon Gomez displeased with the aggressiveness. Brandon Fricke trying to figure out what's going on as well. And Rankenberg switches the field. And here we go. 89 goals between the two clubs. Dolabella. Gallardo. Dolabella. Back to Gallardo. This Greenville defense has at times had an answer for Omaha. They've also had a little bit of luck on their side. Patience along the back line. Milanese. Lewis Ostrom cutting inside, taking advantage of the space. Nice through ball. Chance, Gomez pushed down from behind by Daniel Wu. And we play on. Not enough contact there by Daniel Wu for it to result in a penalty kick. On of play it goes, and you can hear the frustration at Warner Park. Excellent feed into the box by Ostrom to Adon Gomez. Daniel Wu doing a good job of pressuring the ball, but not getting over aggressive. Gomez eager for an explanation from Matthew Corrigan. So here we go, Greenville's ball. We're late in the 37th minute. Sometimes all it takes is one shot to have a little bit of magic. That's the case for Greenville. Second most shots in the league this year with 333. But just one today. Blown up ahead. Trying to find a running Gomez. Wu and Fricke there to defend. Polak. That left back spot loves to take his space. Aggressive in his movements, cutting inside. Stolen away by Zico Lewis. Kunga. Double team. Unable to get by Anguiano. McKinnon forced the ball back. Lofted in. Header attempt. Wide to the right of Gunther Rankenberg. So we'll go out for a Modelo corner kick. That is the 6th one of these for Omaha. Greenville not even having a chance with the ball today. Omaha controlling possession by 60%. It's eventually sent back. Sharp corner kick. Again, the wind at the start of the match, 13 miles an hour to the northwest. So the ball may go up in one area. Most likely will settle down in a different part of the pitch. Check out all the exciting postseason action in November. The 2024 USL playoffs presented by Terminix showcase the top teams battling it out for the ultimate prize. Go to USLLeague1.com for all the latest playoff information. Supporters for Omaha. Quiet here through 40 minutes. They've seen their side have plenty of chances. They've had 14 shots, 5 on target, but not able to put one past Gunther Reichenberg and that back line of Greenville. Milanese. Charlie Ostrom with plenty of touches today. A couple of good through balls. And again, the finish has just been the struggle for Omaha today. Smith. Castro taken down. Mr. Antonio right there. Anguiano, here's Liam McKinnon. Loves this spot. The Golden Boot winner has that deflected. And a second chance by Anguiano. Misses to the left of Rashid Nuhu. That's where you have to be so careful with Liam McKinnon. On that left side, comes up as a winger. The second, he's within a couple of feet of the penalty area. He really does have that green light to let it shoot. Again, so successful this year, 17 goals. Here's Kunga. Trying to get inside positioning, does so. Inside, Gomez, clean opportunity. Got a ball! Adon Gomez! Ties it late in the first half. Elation and relief at Warner Park. And the Players' Shield winners, valiant in their efforts, never giving up through this difficult first half. And Lagos Kunga finds Adon Gomez. Nice touch inside the box. And all he had to do was just float that one a little over the arms of Gunther Reichenberg. Kunga with now his second goal contribution of the playoffs. And Adon Gomez with his 6th goal in all competitions this year. On the night of October 31st, Meshack Jerome of Union Omaha and several family members were injured in an in-house explosion. There's a GoFundMe you can go to by scanning this QR code. If you're feeling generous enough to help out the Jerome family, please scan the QR code and donate when you can. We thank you for your interest. And obviously all thoughts and prayers are with Meshack Jerome and his family, because there was a lot of emotion built up in that 1-0 victory against Richmond in the first round. Omaha honoring Jerome by wearing warm-ups with his number. And when they take their starting 11 photo right before kickoff, holding his jersey. A lot of emotion within the club right now. rightfully so. Jerome, a great man. And a wonderful family. From our entire crew, all our thoughts and prayers are with the Jerome family. Greenville trying to answer after conceding a late first half goal to Aaron Gomez and Union Omaha. Things could look grim for Greenville. Just 2 total shots compared to Omaha's 16. This is how it started last time. Kunga, so great at filling space. You'll see him in tight contention with a defender and then just trusts his speed, lofting the ball ahead down the pitch. At times able to keep up. And again, that Omaha goal is presented by the Nebraska Lottery. Zico Lewis. It's just a matter of time before he seems like he's going to score today, as there has been 3 minutes of stoppage time announced. Been a relatively clean first half, 17 yellow cards combined in the previous 2 meetings. Today, just 1. Nuhu having to be careful with a looming Leo Castro. Opportunity for one last run here. So that's 19 first half goals for Omaha on the season in 24 matches. And Lewis just over the head of Gomez. Zico Lewis picking up his 9th start on the year. Impressive feat for Lewis. He's actually never gone a year as a professional in soccer without a goal. Lewis very well could have one right now if it wasn't for the magnificent efforts of Gunther Reichenberg and the Greenville back line. And you can see Joe Gallardo calming the pace. Gallardo tied for 3rd all-time in assists with Union Omaha at 9. Again, just a matter of time before he finds his way onto the stat sheet today. And looking for Lewis, unable to find him. Reichenberg taking his time and no rush. Greenville likely to go back to the drawing board and figure out how they could get their star line, McKinnon, involved. Corvino turns it over. Lone grab from behind by Castro. Gallardo puts the brakes on. Attempting to evade Castro. Kunga up ahead on the throw-in. Gallardo has reinforcements if he needs it, but called for the foul in deep, battling with Tyler Polak. Joe Gallardo this year, 5 assists in all competition, tied for the team lead with Pedro Dolabella. Might not get a chance to create here, as we've exceeded the 3 minutes of stoppage time, and the whistle sounds. That is the end of the first half. was a nail-biter, folks. And it's just only going to get better. 1-1, your score after the first 45 minutes of play. Greenville found success early with Evan Lee. Then Omaha ended up putting up 17 shots, 7 of those on target. And eventually finally found the net with Aaron Gomez. So, a nail-biter nonetheless, but that's what the semifinals brings. This score brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. We've got another great 45 minutes of action. Stay tuned for more exhilarating postseason soccer.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome.
Good to see you.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors
How are you?
that open doors
That went really well.
to growth
Hey.
and opportunity for each other and for our community. For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere
Doing
else.
great.
And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Nebraska medicine, together extraordinary.
My name is Blake Malone,
My name is Anderson Holt, Wallace Lapsley, and I play center back for Union Omaha.
and I'm a center back for Union Omaha.
Goalkeeper.
So when I first got to Union Omaha, I found out that the USL and Union Omaha have a very close relationship with Bellevue University because they provided me with an opportunity to extend my education and further my ability to seek out knowledge.
I chose Bellevue University to pursue my education because it provided a convenient way to both manage my career as a professional soccer player, but also continue to pursue my academic interests and pursuits.
Getting a degree will be just opening up a bunch of doors for me that I didn't have possible before. A college degree is still very powerful at this time, and it means a lot to show that you have the dedication to stick out a plan through college while I'm pursuing professional soccer, and I think that will show a lot.
Back here at Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. A 1-1 score between Union Omaha and Greenville Triumph SC. History was made and fans were wowed in the league quarterfinals. Let's take a look and reminisce on a historic weekend.
For Payne, Royce making the overlap towards Cheney, bounces for Gebhardt! Forward Madison off and running! And it's the long-time Mingo, Derek Gebhardt, who opens the scoring. Onto his left, stopped temporarily, brought down in the box, penalty given! In here from 12 yards. And it's into the back of the net. Forward Madison are moving on.
This one slips through for Evan Lee! And the Greenville Triumph open the scoring. And it's the long-time Greenville man, Evan Lee, finding the back of the net. He's looking smooth with the ball at his feet. And he goes down. Now, where did this foul take place? It's a point to the spot. Tequila scores. 1-1 here in the quarterfinal. Leo Castro taking it forward. Castro still going. He's taken down. Ryan McKinnon. He's done it. The Greenville Triumph have the lead once again. And the Golden Man continues to shine this season.
Bouncy ball, rolling, shot! Wow! Surprise, surprise, Spokane! Over to Javier Martin Hill, put the moves on his defender, crossing in, shot! Wow, again! Denton cross.
crossing over the middle. Opts to go with him. Shot! What a strike! Jack Denton has just pulled a rabbit out of his hat in northern Colorado!
Schenfeld, good service to Zaghi, off the bar, and again! 2 chances for Richmond. Somehow neither break the deadlock. Here goes Omaha. Kunga with Lewis. Kunga to Lewis. Zico Lewis, back to Kunga! End to end, Omaha leads!
Again, a 1-1 score between Omaha and Greenville in the first of 2 league semifinals. Stay tuned. We have updates on the Golden Boot race, and we'll announce the final 2 all-league teams here on ESPN+. Stay tuned, folks. We have some great soccer coming up for you the rest of the way.
Yeah. Get it. Get it. Should've got a dog.
When mice show up, so do we. Terminix it.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
I kept it pushing and busting and moving and running and shaking and hustling. My competition be mad at themselves because they keep on falling down and struggling. They know I'm the man. I'm just showing out. I keep it real. Yeah, that's what I'm about.
When mosquitoes show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Yeah, trick. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
Again, congratulations to Lyle McKinnon of Greenville Triumph SC on winning this year's Golden Boot Award, sponsored by Charlie, for USL League One. Lyle McKinnon this year, 16 goals in the regular season, and he's Greenville's all-time leading scorer. And just, you talk about a guy that was a difference maker for this team this year, helped Greenville become the top, or the second best scoring team in the league with 41 goals. But now the team's all-time leading goal scorer. He had the best scoring season in club history, currently with 17 goals after scoring in the first round of the playoffs. He was also September's Player of the Month with 4 goals, 2 assists, and a hat trick. So besides the hat trick, he also did that last year and has recorded 4 braces across this season. McKinnon's dominance has helped Greenville rise to the upper echelon of the standings and gives them a chance to compete for yet another USL League One title. So looking at the all-league first team, Lyle McKinnon slotted up with Ethan Horton, Juan Carlos Obregon Jr., Obregon Jr. was in a constant race until the final weekend for Golden Boot with McKinnon. And then for Union Omaha, Pedro Dolabella in the midfield this year with 10 goals and 15 assists to his name. Luis Heel also in the midfield, helping Spokane get to the next level. For the second team, 2 members of Greenville made it, Evan Lee and Chapa Herrera, 2 guys that have helped instill offensive success and defensive stability in the visiting side today. In net, Lalo Delgado, who was phenomenal for Northern Colorado. And up top, Alfredo Midense, who was the Golden Playmaker of the Year in USL League One. So congratulations to all members of the first team and the second team in USL One on their honors this year. News and notes presented by Tiger Balm. So stargazing, the USL League One final will be held next weekend. Omaha and Greenville seek their second titles, whereas Madison and Spokane look for their first ever league titles. And Boise Pro Soccer announced its intent to bring a pro team to Idaho's Treasure Valley and build a new stadium. All eyes will be on that throughout the offseason as we get updates. In the 2024 USL League One All-League teams, award finalists have been announced and award winners will be unveiled next week. Again, Player of the Year's finalists Pedro Dolabella, Liam McKinnon, and Bruno Rendon.
Everyone, welcome to Power One. We'll swim through some foundational postures in this class. It is always the exact same class. If you're looking to spice things up, we do offer 1.5s, which are heated to 92 degrees, and Power 2s, which are at 99. Our 1.5s and 2s will be different sequences each time and will challenge you in fresh new ways.
Hot yoga is an all levels class, so it's perfect for beginners, or maybe you've come 100 different times. Either way, you're gonna find something for you in this class. We'll move through 34 different postures and hold each for about 3 to 5 breaths. The room is heated to 99 degrees and class is 60 minutes.
Our 1-to-1 halftime score is sponsored by Courtyard by Marriott. Omaha and Greenville in this first of 2 semifinals, knotted at 1 apiece. It was exciting first half, a 1-1 score that had some awkward stats that we'll get to in a little bit. But taking a look here at the first half highlights. So in the 8th minute, Pascal Corvina working his way into the box, finds Tyler Polak, and the Nebraska native gets the assist. Evan Lee records his 2nd postseason goal of the year and found Lee right in front of Nuhu. When you're one-on-one in that spot, all Lee has to do is tap that ball home. Now this is where things got interesting. A multitude of shots Gunther Reichenberg saw between the 10-minute mark and about the 35th minute mark. He made a pivotal save there into the box. Ostrom strikes one off the crossbar. Then yet another save off of Zico Lewis's shot. Adon Gomez is denied. And then Charlie Ostrom has that one lofted to the side. And then Zico Lewis again finding himself on the end of the ball, unable to strike gold. Continuous attempts were made, but then finally, late in the first half, Lagos Kunga finds Adon Gomez and finally gets Omaha on the board late in the first half. So let's automatically just look at the shots. 17-2 and shots on target 7-1. That can be dangerous for Omaha. They had plenty of great chances in the first half, but sometimes you just need to see the ball go in the back of the net to get confidence. Possession also in favor of the home side, up 57-43. No corners for Greenville. All 6 have gone to Omaha. And the 17 yellow cards that were combined through the first 2 matches of this series this year, it's been quite the opposite. Just 1 today against Chapa Herrera. So just 45 minutes to play. Both these sides trying to be the first team to win multiple USL League One titles. Obviously, after the next 45 minutes, only one side is going to get that chance. The visitors struck early. The home side took control. And we're underway. Whose destiny is it in the final 45 minutes of play? Stay tuned. Some of the best second half soccer you'll see all year in USL League One will be played right now. Again, a reminder, if the match is tied at the end of the 90 minutes plus stoppage time, we will go to a penalty kick shootout. Josh Lill bringing you all this league playoff action, sponsored by Terminix on ESPN+. Again, it took a second for the Owls to get into a groove in the first half. But man, did they look solid on the attack. It was just about finishing. And Lagos Kunga, a big part of the build, provides such speed and obviously a great left foot. You can see at the bottom of your screen wearing number 70. For Greenville, they're going to have to control the pace. If they can at least get this to a shootout, you're giving yourself a 50-50 shot at that point. But for Dom Casciato and company, something they told me in the days leading up to the match, in terms of an improvement that needs to be made in order to make a run, he said we need to be more relaxed. He said we were frantic last week given the emotion that went into that game, but he said if we're just even a little more composed, we're hard to stop. It was Rick Wright. It's all about maintaining focus. The names he gave to me were Brandon Fricke, Daniel Wu, Jamie Smith, and Gunther Rankenberg. They especially need to be in tune, being along the back line and Rankenberg being the keeper. They're able to anticipate and sniff out any attack that could be looming by Omaha. Focus and control. Something both teams want to maintain here. Ryan McKinnon dribbling past Gallardo. Deflected, Schneider over to Gallardo. And near the center circle. Carlos Anguiano. Fricke to Smith and back and forth. Brandon Fricke last year with Greenville. Stellar nonetheless. He's the team defensive player of the year. But actually was the USL League One defensive player of the year in 2020. A couple of years where he made an all-league first team and all-league second team. We'll see how much he's tested at that center back spot. He's already had to deal with a plethora of attacks. Polak trying to shield Gallardo out near the near touchline, I should say, out of play, but it'll stay here. Not quite a corner kick, it'll be a throw-in. As you can see, the apologies were made. Cross inside header, misses Dolabella just slightly. And Pedro Dolabella, player of the month in the month of May. 2 goals and 2 assists. 3rd all-time in the club's history for scoring with 21 goals. Had a great chance at 22 there. Just off the backside of his head. He positions himself a little more in front of that ball. Might be looking at a 2-1 Omaha lead. Lead Anguiano and back. And the winner of this match will take on the winner of Ford Madison and Spokane, which is set to kick off at 7 p.m. Eastern. If Omaha were to advance this year, they have a record of 0-1-2 against Madison. One of those draws ended up being a PK loss in the Jägermeister Cup to Madison. Against Spokane, the expansion team has had a pretty good year with Los Bujos, going 2-2. As for Greenville, they found themselves up at the conclusion of this match. They would like to play Spokane. They've gone 2-1 against Velocity FC this year. There's Madison. They've had a record of 0-1-1. So the consensus both teams would like to see Spokane move on, but folks, let's not get a little confused here. Spokane Velocity FC dominated one of the best teams in the league last week in Northern Colorado on the road. You saw the leadership and skill of Luis Heel. Jack Denton pick up his first professional goal. Newly acquired Anwar Pelaez, proving to be a threat right up at the top of the formation. History and stats say both these teams should look forward to playing Spokane, but right now, looks like a tough matchup either way. And that matchup kicking off at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. Gallardo getting by Chapa Herrera. Polak defending. Over to Kunga, 2 goal contributions in this playoff. An assist today and a goal last week. Nebraska native sliding, sending it up ahead. Right to Blake Malone and company. Dolabella trying to turn this game on its heels. Gallardo taken down by Polak. McKinnon. Milanese back to Rashid Nuhu. And a former goalkeeper of the year, 2-time Golden Glove winner. The all-time leader in clean sheets for regular season and postseason. Gallardo over to Kunga. Heavy touch. Safely sent away by Brandon Fricke. For Union Omaha. You can argue that they are the most decorated club in all of the league now. Made the playoffs in all 5 seasons. Zico Lewis. Opportunity in the 6-yard box. Had that taken away. We'll get to Omaha's success here in a bit. Liam McKinnon looking for Leo Castro on the far side. A good run. Pass just feet away from landing in the vicinity of Leo Castro. But all 5 seasons, Omaha has gone to the postseason. They clinched with a victory over Northern Colorado. And a 7-1 loss by Central Valley against Lexington, which is the biggest defeat in league history. And then talking the Players' Shield. Talking about the Players' Shield, I should say. Out on Gomez, off of Wu and out for a corner kick. It's a side that joins Orlando City SC back when they were in championship. North Carolina Courage of the NWSL is the only teams in modern American pro soccer history to finish atop the regular season table in 3 times out of their first 5 years. Lewis wanted to go across the 6. The pass was intercepted. But eventually we found our way to this Modelo corner kick. 5 for 5 on the playoffs for Omaha. In history with their 3rd Players' Shield. Max Schneider trying to send them to the league championship. Lost in the semifinals last year to Charlotte. Looking to avenge that late season loss. Greenville, on the other hand, 6 for 6 on making the playoffs every single year since the inaugural season in 2019. It's the league's longest playoff streak. As Madison has missed out before. If you look at that 2019 season, North Texas SC has moved on to MLS Next Pro, and Lansing Ignite dissolved after 1 year. Greenville continuing to make history. So in a win against Lexington, clinching their playoff berth. Pascal Corvino. And attempted for McKinnon. Corrals that ball, saving it from going out of play. Here give and go with Polak. Gallardo defending McKinnon heavily. As you have to at that left wing spot. You see McKinnon with the ball at times. He loves to cut in and then just rip a shot. Pass for Castro. Nothing to it. Over to Ostrom. Yeah, we talked a lot about the 2021 title between Omaha and Greenville in the pregame. But a lot of the angst by Omaha fans might come from 2020. In a COVID season where no true postseason was held. There's Lyle McKinnon with a shot. Had to hop over Joe Gallardo so he doesn't fall awkwardly, and out for a goal kick. But that year's might be where the rivalry all started. Both sides the top 2 seeds in the league. You can see a chance here, a giveaway right to the feet of Lyle McKinnon. You do not want to do that on any given day. These two teams in that title game did not get a chance to compete due to an outbreak of COVID-19 at the time. So what the league did to hand out the championship, they went by the points per game average. Greenville had the advantage in that category with an average of 2.188 compared to Omaha's 1.825. So Los Bujos got revenge in a full postseason the year after. And granted, very few guys are left from that 2020 team. You could sense within the club as a whole, fans, coaches, players. A win here against Greenville would mean a lot for that 2020 team, as they were not able to fully compete. Omaha and Greenville here in the first of 2 league semifinals. Throughout the history of the league, the semifinals has always featured at least one of these teams. And Chapo Herrera always brings a chip and an edge, but nonetheless great energy to this Greenville squad. Now Steven Dos Santos is available in the 18. Be tough for Rick right there if he had to see Dos Santos come off the bench. Clear opportunity, shot, yes! Zico Lewis, it was just a matter of time. The Owls go flying and Omaha takes the lead. Meshack Jerome, that one's for you. Here in the 59th minute, Union Omaha, the dominators of the USL League One season, finally on top here. We foreshadowed this one like a fortune teller looking at a crystal ball, and you can sense the emotion. They were just holding Meshack Jerome's jersey. Zico Lewis found himself in scoring position oh so many times tonight, and he finally gets his breakaway chance. In a packed Warner Park. Feeling the emotion. So back here we go, Zico Lewis with his 2nd goal in the league, 3rd in all competitions this year. That is now the 11th goal Omaha has scored in the first 15 minutes of the 2nd half. It's the most out of the 12 teams. That is exactly what they did last week. Lagos Kunga struck in the 51st minute. And when it's your time to shine, you have to step up. And the quick starts in the 2nd half for Omaha continue here late in the season. Greenville stunned. Searching for an answer. And you can see Sebastian Velasquez set to check in. Has proven success as an attacking center midfielder this year. Making way for him be Daniel Wu. So Wu with several great defensive sequences this year. We'll see an end to his day, and Sebastian Velasquez trying to be a glimmer of hope here late in this semifinal. Velasquez this year, 2 goals, 2 assists. Been part of Team of the Week a couple of times. And him and Chapa Herrera have a special connection. Velasquez found out that there was even a chance that Greenville would have to sign Chapa Herrera. He said, you have to take it. They did just that. Schneider, wide out swinger, finding Ostrom, spreading the pitch out. Gallardo is going to have a clean chance. Save made by Rankenberg. And the starting keeper, slow to get up. Seems to be holding on to his hand. Had to dive to stop that ball. I believe it was Evan Lee who had that costly header right to the feet of Gallardo. And Rankenberg getting checked on. Letting head referee Matthew Corrigan know he's going to be okay. But it has been a constant goalkeeping battle this year for Greenville. So they have another capable number 1, Christian Garner, ready to go if needed. And it's another Modelo kick. That second goal by Union Omaha is brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery. Schneider, out-swinging ball. Set to Rye. Kunga. Schneider into Gallardo. Dispossessed there by Anguiano. So during that corner kick, Brandon Knapp checking in for Zico Lewis, who right now has the game-winning goal. Gallardo showing a booking. Picks up a yellow card. So 1 by each team. The first going to Chapa Herrera in the 31st minute of Greenville. So you see Evan Lee. Some people may wonder, what positions can't this guy play? He has experience as a fullback, a center back, a holding mid, attacking center mid. You'll see him at a winger spot. He was at the top of the formation today, but has that ability to drop in. Like this guy, Charlie Ostrom. You've seen him play as a wing back, left wing back in the midfield today, on the back line as a true left fullback. One of the reasons I should say that both these teams have been able to be in this spot today, this far in the season, is the flexibility of the players on the pitch. Able to move around to various positions. Rick Wright looking for an answer. Felt that in the first 2 meetings this year, both losses to Omaha, that Greenville got a little bit in their own way. Felt his team could rise to the occasion, but right now Omaha just the better team. Not just scoring wise, but have just been an offensive threat. Suffocating offense. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on TUDN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Select matches, including the championship final, will be available in Spanish throughout the rest of the season. Go to USLChampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. McKinnon out of play. And for a Nuhu goal kick. And Rashid Nuhu, original member of Union Omaha. He's seen it all. He's been a part of 3 Players' Trophies and 1 league championship. But as Dom Casciato told me the days leading up to the match, Nuhu's success is great, but you can't really do it without a great back line. Though they were tested in the 8th minute by a Greenville goal, they have stood as one unit. Again, winner of this match will be playing for the league championship against the winner of Forward Madison and Spokane Velocity. Outswinging ball by Gallardo, batted down. Smith goes down in the 6-yard box and took a heavy hit. In much pain on the ground. Not a good sign here. It was Charlie Ostrom who just ran right into Smith. Seems to be okay. Might have been one of those moments where the hit hurts and you get the wind knocked out of you. Defensively for Omaha, they've held the Golden Boot winner Liam McKinnon to just 1 shot today. Just 1 shot on target by Greenville. It was the goal by Evan Lee. Greenville searching for an answer. Just struggling to move that ball past the center line. See Pedro Dolabella, Adon Gomez coming up high. Max Schneider stepping up as well. You know, if you're Omaha, that is a luxury. You have your 4 back liners who are really good with Rashid Nuhu. Allows your defensive midfielders to go up. Really pressure 6 on that back line for Greenville. Bit of a mid-block here, not exactly jumping at the ball quite yet, but the second it enters toward that center line, everything's a go. Carlos Anguiano and Chapo Herrera struggling to make next level energy move, or next level passes, I should say. McKinnon. He collides with Velasquez, through ball in. Chance, turn, face, Castro, Velasquez, unable to settle down the ball. No control, over to McKinnon. One-on-one against Gallardo. McKinnon dancing around, inside and dispossessed. The 2 of the 3 Player of the Year candidates, both wearing the number 9, collide. And Dolabella is down. Dolabella with a great extra effort to step in right there and take the ball away. Taking away any chance of Liam McKinnon from picking up a shot on that left wing. I think really, I've said it a couple times tonight, folks, smothering is the perfect word to use for this Omaha defense. Once they got their groove after that 8-minute mark in Greenville goal, it's been crickets on the visiting side's attack. Lee. Ricky up ahead. Castro with a heavy touch, trying to maintain control against Marco Milanese. And down goes Mastrantonio. Ball will stay with Omaha, but he is slow to get up. Mastrantonio, one of the guys for this Union Omaha club that really is just proud of the chemistry that this team has developed throughout the year. He knows it's a team that can really go as far as they want to. Marco Milanese having none of it. Right now with Pascal Corvino. Corvino trying to go over and make sure he's okay. Blake Malone and Rashid Nuhu now checking on Mastrantonio. Valuable player last year as well. Won 65% of his aerial duels. The Italian national has been a staple at that center back spot. You can always count on him, whether it's a 3-back system or a 4-back system. A 3-time Team of the Weeker. He looks to be continuing a little bit of a limp. We hope he's okay and good to continue. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. All on Sirius XM 157 and the new Sirius XM app. So Misael Rodriguez wearing the 99, set to check in for Omaha. And Ben Sikowski coming back from injury. One of those 3 young players that get slotted at that right wing spot. Made the 18 today. Along with Hayden Anderson, Zion Scarlett not in the 18. And Sikowski going to get an opportunity here late. He's been very effective. Some say more effective as an attacking center midfielder. We'll see where he lines up here when he checks in. But Misael Rodriguez now in for Omaha. Rodriguez in for Kunga. Jamie Smith coming out. And Ben Sikowski in. Monmouth University alum. Just the 6th ever player at that university to score 22 goals in a season. Currently on his first professional soccer deal. Let's take a look at where Sikowski is. Yeah, at that right wing spot, up with Leo Castro. Velasquez more in that attacking center mid role. You have to go quick if you're Greenville. Great execution of substitutions by Rick Wright and company. Chopper Herrera. Cross it, intended for Castro. Gallardo pops it up. And collision in the box. Head referee Matthew Corrigan not messing around. Calling the training staff onto the pitch. So that ball intended for Leo Castro. Collides with Mastrantonio. Both are down. But it seems that Leo Castro got the worst of the hit. Castro, the team's oldest goal scorer. The club's second all-time leading goal scorer with 21 goals. One of the best passers. 3rd in club history in assists with 10. Has been a staple at that striker role. And the growth that he has provided for Lion McKinnon throughout the year has been big. We've been talking about leaders. He's somebody that, in Rick Wright's opinion, that has stepped up the most. He's been instrumental in tough losses and big wins. Rick Wright told me that when they went to Omaha and lost, when they conceded the 2 own goals, that Leo stepped up and said, we just need to be more focused. Rick Wright is proud of what Castro does. It's an asset that not a lot of teams have, and it really allows them to compete at a high level. Castro, one of the more improved leaders for Greenville, hoping to continue. Had to get that nose plugged up. Drop ball here for Rashid Nuhu. And awaits the go-ahead. Again, we showed this back in the first half, but as many of you might know from social media and Union Omaha, Meshack Jerome and his family were injured in an in-house explosion on October 31st. They've suffered serious injuries, are in critical condition. And for those who are able and feeling generous enough to donate, you can scan this QR code. It will lead you to a GoFundMe that was put together by Union Omaha for Meshack Jerome and his family. Again, from all of our crew, our thoughts and prayers are with the Jerome family at this difficult time. Again, Union Omaha on their win last week, it was emotional. And tonight on the game-winning goal, what could be the game-winning goal, by Zico Lewis. On the bench, they held up a Meshack Jerome jersey. Jerome, the Haiti national. 74 caps for the Haiti senior national team. It's a big part of why Omaha has had the success throughout the season. Why they're playing with such strength right now. And Rashid Nuhu taking his time. It was about 13 minutes and change. Try move his team on to the next round. No rush here. Lays into that goal kick. Found Rodriguez. Popped back up. Velasquez to Castro, who seems to be okay. Battling with Milanese. 5 on 25. Covered well, stays with Greenville, but you can hear the applause and the approval and gratitude by the fans in the stands for that extra defensive effort by Milanese. Velasquez, I should say, cycling it around. Carlos Anguiano. Intended for McKinnon, unable to keep it in play. Omaha chants raining down from the stands as it's crunch time. eFootball 2024 is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Sent back and sense of urgency. Clearly over the heads of all the Greenville personnel. Scored 1 goal in the 8th minute, courtesy of Evan Lee, off the assist by Tyler Polak. Nebraska native would love to help his team get on the board one more time to even this match up. Zikowski. Far side, Corvino deflected out of play. Milanese turning around and showing his emotion toward that support section. Corvino finds Zikowski. And cycled around. McKinnon. No better time for the Golden Boot winner in USL League One this year to step up. Has been quieted. Gallardo. Rodriguez. Moves on the defender, crossing in. Dolabella. A little bit of an awkward touch and run. Sends that one way out of play. And that's where Pedro Dolabella can be so viciously dangerous. Just streaking down the vertical part of the field, the middle vertical part of the field. Always looking to be a recipient of a cross into the box. Greenville's Liam McKinnon has scored a goal this year. In all competitions, the team has gone 14 wins, 1 loss, and no draws. So stats are on their side. That cross intended for McKinnon, steered aside by Gallardo. It's unbelievable to think that of the team's 17 wins, he has scored in 14 of them. Definitely a bright future for McKinnon. But the present could be even brighter if he found a way to connect, but just struggling are his teammates to get him the ball. That's just a credit to the defense of Omaha. They're locking down the middle part of the pitch. There's another member of Omaha down, and it's Marco Milanese. Took an awkward bump to the lower body. And head referee Matthew Corrigan once again calling the training staff onto the pitch. Now this match might not have as many yellow cards as the others had between these two clubs, but the aggressiveness is there, and it's expected. You're in the semifinals. The player safety always an issue. We hope Milanese's okay. In his second year with the club after coming over from Ocean City in USL League Two. We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Played the most minutes of any returning player from last year. Dom Casciato has to be really proud of his side tonight. Again, battled adversity between that Greenville goal in the 8th minute and his team's goal in the 42nd minute. We talked about 34 minutes of play where you had chance after chance, but just could not connect. Milanese clutching at that right leg, trying to walk off the pain here in the final moments of this semifinal. Getting a round of applause. And he looks to continue. Sports section on their feet with their drums, the flags, the banners. They've been so supportive all year. And we mentioned, folks, and if anybody knows college football, you know Nebraskans will rally themselves around their team. The players themselves. Hence why any player has done something good tonight, whether it's offensively or defensively, or maybe even made a mistake, fans always there to support. Nuhu lays into this one. Headed away by Zakowski. And Rankenberg controls. Both clubs searching to be the first team to have multiple league championships. Riverside winning it back-to-back years in 2020 and 2021. Here we go. Knapp. Cross it. Inaccurate. Polak. Anguiano. Both these clubs, the top 2 teams in the league, both in 2020 and 2021. This rivalry is rich in history. Comes down yet to another game changer here tonight. Off the flag and out for a Greenville corner kick. Or just, nope. Yep. The assistant referee signaling Pascal Corvino, you might want to take that corner kick late. So Tyler Polak set to do just that. Get this, folks. 86th minute. This is the first corner kick of the evening for Greenville Triumph. Let's see if there's a positive result. Low in swinger. Never had a chance, and it's all the way back to Chapa Herrera. And Rodrigo Robles set to be the next substitution for Greenville. Zakowski. Castro double teaming Zakowski, trying to keep it alive. And it's cleared away. Velasquez. Knifing his way through the middle of the field. A flick by McKinnon off the chest of Nuhu. Waits to grab it till the last moment. Time is winding down. Rashid Nuhu, as we mentioned, has been through it all with Omaha. You don't really go to Union Omaha matches and not find some way to think about Rashid Nuhu. Could be tested here late. Through ball up to Zakowski. One of the best runs as of late. As McKinnon inside, couldn't decide whether to go to the ball or not. And defeated to the far side, now resetting. Solid build here. Herrera, loose ball by Polak. And Dolabella with the dispossession. Trying to put this game on ice. Misael Rodriguez. As Dolabella streaking to the far side of the box. Knapp in the middle. Dolabella is taken away and he's shoved to the ground. The crowd furious, looking for a penalty kick. That's what Dolabella has done so well tonight, is get the transition play going, making that extra effort to stick a leg out and force a counterattack. Rodrigo Robles now in for Tyler Polak. And Robles, who spent time in college at USC Upstate and Memphis. Looking to provide one last bit of attack here late, and Dolabella is down. Again, we hope that he is okay and able to continue. And took a hit on the far side of the box on that cross by Misael Rodriguez. Let's see who was over there. It was Evan Lee. That left arm gets Dolabella and seems to trip on the back part of Lee's foot, and he's all good to go. Trying to shake it off for the last couple of moments here at Warner Park. Greenville needs an answer. They have been quieted. Omaha has shown resilience, strength, as they feel it is the truth and destiny as the Players' Shield winners to finish this year going all the way. Velasquez and company trying to put a stop to that. Fricky doing the final minute of regulation time here. We'll see what stoppage time equates to. Corvino thought about it. Anguiano back to Corvino. Velasquez. Turning, Schneider defending, hounding. It's through ball attempt, Castro in a good spot. Getting by a couple defenders, rips one to the heart of Nuhu. And nodding his head, he knows what's next. And the captain, confident in his team to go on to the next stage, but it won't be easy. 7 minutes of stoppage time. That's how long Greenville will have to answer. But late in the match, in big moments, with your season on the line, no team would rather have a guy than Rashid Nuhu between the sticks to help send you to the next round. Liam McKinnon. A chance to be the hero. Robles has to deal with a diving Nuhu. Every little action by Rashid Nuhu from this point is going to be a big confidence booster. And McKinnon trying to go with Robles. Master Antonio also there for Aiden. You could see, not afraid to let Rodrigo Robles know the result and his emotions. Nuhu deep. And off a Greenville head. Union Omaha coming into this playoffs. Looking to put the complete season together. And Dolabella not liking the call and gets yet another yellow card. Max Schneider just getting his team back on defense. And that you just have to move past that moment. And here's the play. And Schneider taking down Velasquez from behind. And my apologies, it's actually Max Schneider with the yellow card, not Pedro Dolabella. Again, a reckless challenge there. Robles. Able to keep the attack alive. Adon Gomez led the equalizer in the first half. Draws a foul in the team's attacking half. And if you count the 2020 season, Omaha with a playoff record of 3-3. To go above 500 in that area. Nothing to it there. Turning and facing. Chance here. A shot. One-on-one, and it's blocked away. Misael Rodriguez had a great opportunity. Looking to put the nail in the coffin. Floated back and headed up. Out for a Modelo corner kick for Union Omaha. And the fans can feel it. A great opportunity there on a short counterattack. Rodriguez's rip blocked by Evan Lee. The last line of defense between Gunther Regenberg and the ball. Lee steps up, makes a big play. Nice header out of play by Robles to not even allow Omaha to have a good chance near the net. Adon Gomez set to take this Modelo corner kick. Omaha looking to pick up their 4th all-time playoff victory. Rodriguez goes down. Robles unhappy. Zukowski part of the chaos in the corner. He seems to be okay. You just have to be careful late in these matches, because with one final game left, you don't want any late match injuries. And Rodriguez and Gomez calling for a little bit of space. Zukowski and Anguiano a little too close for comfort. Quick touch. Now it's just about wasting time. Anguiano with the dispossession. Chopper Herrera is going to get a chance with his team to get out and run here. McKinnon, who's been so excellent all year, draws a foul. Free kick taken by McKinnon. Here we go. Evan Lee. Everybody's forward for Greenville Triumph. Lays into this ball. Anguiano from behind, taken down. And the free kicks are coming in better position for Greenville. Anguiano. Just 2 assists all year. None in league play. A free kick with the season on the line. He won't take it, Velasquez does. And it's way wide of Nuhu. And the fans, so eager. You can see a belt being held there, it's green. The match between the fan sections. It's called Battle of the Belt. It's stuck with Omaha for a while now. Right now it appears it could be staying a little longer. Anderson Holt in. And Aron Gomez, who had the game-tying goal in the first half, checks out. Final moments here. Rashid Nuhu. Crushing ball. Castro, nice ball up to Sikowski on a run. Working inside, shifting, moving around, take it down in the box. Clean challenge. And with a deflection, it stays with Greenville. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Triumph down 1 goal. With a chance. Very late here in stoppage time to send the match to penalty kicks. Herrera having to go quickly. The pressure's on. High press to the ball. McKinnon. Robles. Castro. Velasquez inside. Chopper Herrera with an opportunity. Keeping it in. Bouncing around. Robles outside the 6-yard box and cleared. And that's it. Union Omaha's quest to sweep the league trophies this season will continue. They advance to the USL League One final for the 3rd time in club history. And all for Meshack Jerome. A big reason of why this team has been playing with such emotion here late in the season. Los Bujos have a chance at the title. They'll face the winner of Forward Madison and Spokane Velocity FC. This final score brought to you by Blackstone District. 2-1 your final from Werner Park. In the first half, a goal courtesy of Aron Gomez. He answered an 8th-minute goal by Evan Lee. And finishing it off was Zico Lewis, who will be named our man of the match, sponsored by Platinum Chiropractic and Wellness. And Lewis here found a chance one-on-one on a very short counterattack with Gunther Reichenberg. He did not miss. The assist went to Aron Gomez. That goal coming in the 58th minute, and that would be all she wrote. After both sides were deadlocked for a short period of time, Lewis unlocked the ability for his team to go to the next round. Again, your final score from Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Union Omaha knocks out Greenville Triumph SC in the league semifinals. Final score brought to you by Blackstone District. We'll have highlights and stats coming up next.
Hi, I'm Benny Foltz, the CEO of Heartland Bike Share. We're the local nonprofit bike share operator in the Omaha Metro. We have over 80 stations available to the general public with all electric bikes available 365, 24/7. We encourage you to come check out an e-bike.
Hi, I'm Logan Spackman. I'm the programs manager for Rome Share, which operates Heartland Bike Share here in the Omaha Metro. One of the great things about operating Bike Share as a nonprofit is that we can really focus on delivering bikes to where people need them and engage the community all over Omaha, make sure that anybody that needs help getting from point A to point B can use one of our bikes to do so. And we definitely believe that, active mobility is not just a great way to get around, not just a great way to explore your community, but it's really fun.
we are Myrtle and Cypress Coffee House. We're located in the heart of Gifford Park neighborhood in Midtown, Omaha. The idea behind the coffee shop came out of the neighborhood's expressed desire for a place for people to gather. From being rooted in our neighborhood, to choosing ingredients and processes that nourish, to supporting coffee growers and their communities, Myrtle and Cypress connects you to Union Omaha's beautiful motto, one means all.
Again, the first of 2 USL League One semifinals did not disappoint. Your final score from Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska, Omaha 2, Greenville Triumph SC 1. The final score brought to you by Blackstone District. And taking a look at the final highlights from this match, let's recap everything that went down inside those 90 minutes. So it was a quick start for Greenville in the 8th minute. Pascal Corvino working through the middle, found Tyler Polak, the Nebraska man who got the assist on this Evan Lee goal. Just put that one right past Rashid Nuhu. And basically right in the 6-yard box. Hard to miss that opportunity. He picked up his 2nd goal of the postseason. But chance after chance came for Omaha, unable to strike and really let loose. And Gallardo here on this direct free kick. Saved by Gunther Rankenberg. And then this was the head scratcher. Ostrom off the crossbar. A save off of Zico Lewis's shot. Adon Gomez is saved, and Ostrom could not connect. So chance after chance after chance. Zico Lewis attempting to convert on the volley there. Adon Gomez testing Gunther Rankenberg one more time, and then finally, Lagos Kunga found Adon Gomez for his first goal of the playoffs, and Kunga's 2nd goal contribution of this late season 2024 run. That would even it up at 1 apiece in the 42nd minute. So heading into halftime, it was tied. And then a very short counterattack headed by Adon Gomez. Zico Lewis, who had so many great chances in the first half of the match, connects and took the lead late in the match in the 58th minute. That would be all she wrote. Again, great chances. Gallardo, near deflection, found the back of the net. And a couple of late builds from Greenville nearly found them with an equalizer. But Rashid Nuhu stood strong. Again, you talk about the emotion coming within this match for Meshack Jerome, who was injured in that in-house explosion along with several family members. And anytime you talk to any member of Union Omaha, they are doing this for him. And they delivered with honor, winning 2-1. And look at the shots, 22-6. 8 of the 22 shots made it on target, and they just dominated this offensive game. Now, Greenville got it together as the match went along in possession. At one point, it was in favor for Omaha by 60%, but the visiting side able to hold the ball near the end, not able to find the equalizer. And corner kicks are always going to tell the story. Omaha got in position with set pieces, never connected off of a corner kick, but they had that constant threat against the Greenville back line. Not as chippy as matches past, just 3 total yellow cards in this league semifinal. Again, your final from Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Union Omaha winning the first of 2 USL League One semifinals, 2-1. They'll advance to the championship. Now they are going to await the winner of Forward Madison and Spokane Velocity FC, which is set to kick off at any moment. Omaha now leads the all-time series with 6 wins, 2 losses, and 5 draws against Greenville. And they're going to have a chance next week to be the first ever team to win multiple league championships. Now they have to finish though. But this one did not disappoint. So many great moments for Greenville this year, but their season will come to an end tonight. And for Omaha, they have an opportunity to do something no club has done at all in the history of the league. Again, your final 2-1 Omaha wins. Thank you to our entire production team and for our entire crew. I'm Josh Lill. Have a great rest of your night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.